wake up in the morning in this great blue state, golden fingers caress.
Describe the Kleers.
Me? I tend to be a pretty relaxed and easygoing guy. I see myself as a jack of all trades and a master of none. I love learning new things. I love meeting new people. I'm pretty, I would say, adventurous. Not daring, but you know, I'm always loving new experiences and trying new things, such as starting a new business. You know, among my siblings, they all look at me as the crazy one because I'm not afraid to go and do something like this. So.
She paints pictures blue and green, and I release them to the sea or the ancient waves. Just ask me.
So what was your motive behind starting your own business?
I got bored or fed up with the corporate world, and I kind of had a strange entrepreneurial journey. I started with a wealthy man. He wanted me to help him start up his business and run his factory for him. I tired out of that after about 3 years. So from that, I went in a little bit to the consulting world, and I didn't like the disingenuine type of things that were involved in as being a consultant. So I just wanted to run my own small business, and I actually my wife destroyed her windshield on a road trip coming down from Oklahoma, and Optic-Kleer was the ones that replaced it. And so we ended up starting a conversation with them, and I bought into it. So. It was definitely nice to come into a place where I had support. You know, I consider all the stuff that I received help from, either from Eric and Chris or from the other franchise owners, just helping me out, giving me tips and pointers on things. There's a lot to pick up when you start a business, and if you're trying to do it all on your own, then you want to make sure at least that you have some support group there to help you. But definitely starting a franchise, it's mostly there, it's mostly set up for you, and a lot of the pitfalls that you might fall into are avoided that way. You hear horror stories about business owners that get totally consumed and they don't have any time. But I have been very careful to allow myself vacation and allow myself to spend time with the kids at their activities, showing up at their school open houses like last night, coaching, you know, their teams. I'm coaching my son's baseball team right now. You know, in the beginning, it was really hard to take time away from work, but I've been very careful to let that go. And if my family's taking a vacation, you can't be thinking about the money that you're not making. You just have to think, this is my time to recover and rest and you know, take time and make sure that my family is still the most important thing in my life. So I'm kind of at the end of year 2, and quite honestly, I had set some preliminary goals, and last year, my first full year, I beat the sales figures that I had planned for my 5th year. So I was able to grow pretty quickly. One of the first things I did when I was considering this job is I just walked the parking lot at Target and I walked the parking lot at Walmart, and I just noticed, like, if you actually stop and look, it's about 1 or 2 out of every 10 cars has a broken windshield, or they have rock chips or some other repairs that are needed. And so that's what really solidified it for me, is to say, wow, there's a lot of business out there. honestly, I don't even worry about the competition taking any business because there's enough people out there on the roads that I can always have a steady clientele.